Okay, don't mind the music in the background. I'm not pausing it right now. So I'm not going to make a full video on it. I'm just going to do parts. So I am starting the full restoration project on the 1947, which I believe to be from 47. Happy Home window box fan. Starting to sand it down. And then later on, got some nice blue. I wanted to kind of make it kind of like the blue on the older Emersons, or like the Lasco Cool Colors, just blue, just kind of like that. But I think it'll look good. So that's kind of part one. Don't mind the music. But I have got the cabinet by itself. It took a little persuasion to get the blade off. It took a lot of persuasion to get the motor and the back guard off. But we got it off. I'm starting from the top and working my way down. And then eventually it's going to get coated in black. But probably not today. This is probably going to take a few days. So this is part one. Okay. So this is where I'm leaving off for today on the restoration on the Happy Home. So I managed to get the blade and the, oh, there they are. So I do have a bit to get the blade off, of this and the other fan, which I want to do as well. I don't want to restore that. That's fine. It's in good condition. Cosmetically. It's just I want to, get that motor apart. But I need to get that motor apart as well. Yeah, don't mind the music in the background. That's the song. This is the easiest, well, one of the easiest fans I have in my collection to take apart. So, that bit right there, I thought I lost accidentally because it fell. I had it here. I thought it would secure it, but it fell, and I was crawling under everywhere looking for it, and it landed on the hand truck. So I found it, but before that, I thought this would secure the blade, but it's too big to, and it won't fit. It won't fit onto the shaft. So, well, actually, this is too small for the blade. It's too big for the shaft. This blade, by the way, slid off perfectly. That shaft, I thought it would be rusted because of the hub. No, it's not. Not at all. And there was oil on the shaft as well. So, yeah. The back cage is a little hassle to get off, but it's not really. Oops. Oopsie. Did not mean to do that. Oh, hello. Don't go here, you dildo. I have my. I'm gonna leave my sandpaper. Can I put this back in? I can. Okay. So that's not gonna blow away. Yeah. I'm gonna put the paint and the sandpaper like that to hold a. There we go. To keep that from flying off, because we cover. We also cover the TV with a strings. But yeah, so that's part 1. Part 2 I'm probably going to do this weekend. Maybe get a little more done this weekend. Right now I'm fucking tired of shit. So yeah, restoration is a go. Okay, so for those of you who want to know, this is how far I am into restoring the old Happy Home here. I got the King of Fans high velocity fan running as well, just because it's so hot out here, and it actually runs great now that I oiled it in the other video. If you guys want to see that, it's on the channel. But yeah, I believe this is I believe that is a well, I can't talk, sorry, ball bearing motor, because I had to the tilt mechanism's fucked up on this, because this one is not on the other side, so without something here, it'll just go right to the top. It'll just start blowing air right to the top, which I don't want it to do. So I had that. I'm trying to just keep it from tilting, and then I had the beam bearings, which were kind of working, but not really. And then I found this, and I was like, oh, that'll do. So yeah, I got to do another video on that, but let me actually turn the King of Fans off for now. Yeah, look at this spin down real quick. Just check out the spin down real quick. I believe that is a spin down of a ball bearing motor. No wonder why this thing lasted. This is a good fan, I'm not gonna lie. Now that that's off, I can feel the freaking humidity out here, but yeah, so this is the top of the fan. Because the fan is technically supposed to be like this. So I got this pretty much done. And then now I am doing the side. And I want to get this done today. And then I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. But here is my concern. Look at all the surface rust. This is why I want to restore this, because look at the bottom of the fan. That's not good. That's all like surface rust, I think. So this is why I kind of want to restore it and paint it. So this is why I kind of want to strip it down and paint it. So that's why I'm doing this. I didn't even notice this was at the bottom until now. Like, I thought it was only just in like inside here, which I know is going to get worse over time. But I didn't know this was all on the bottom. So good thing I'm stripping it down of its paint and actually restoring it, or repainting it, because it definitely needs it. Yeah, that's the this is the playlist I'm listening to. It's the song I was listening to before I started the video. So yeah, that's how far I am on the Happy Home project. I would also like to get into the motor. Here's the parts for it. I got the blade off, front guard, rear guard. Here's the motor, by the way. This is the motor for the Happy Home. I would like to get into this. I would like to get into this motor and just clean it out the best I can, because it runs, but that's a little concerning. And I believe these are oil ports. I just have to figure out how this motor comes off. I'm not entirely sure how this motor comes off the back guard here. But yeah, now you can see the stamp on the motor better. There's your model number, 26081. It is a 26-inch fan. It is believed to be from 1947. So yeah, that's the current spot where I'm at right now. Okay, don't mind the music in the background or the King of Fans running in the background. I found a spot for it. You know what? I'm 7. Might as well just pause it, so fuck it. I found a spot for the King of Fans. I have it on medium right now instead of having it on top of here and then it just tilting up to the ceiling. It's better for what I'm doing right now. So if you hear airflow, that's why. I want to give an update on the progress on the Happy Home. This is the cabinet. I believe this to be the original color. Look at all the surface rust. Yeah. I believe this to be the original color. This little like tan color here. I just got done with the whole side here. I am sanding down this spot here where this hole is, and then I want to get through the rest today, and then tomorrow do this side, and then do the rest of the cabinet. So yeah, that's the progress. It's got little feet on it too, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's the progress on the Happy Home. I got the parts all laid out over there. This thing's running great. I still have to, now that it's oiled and the balloon strings are out of the shaft, the blades and stuff. This bitch runs great. And I also believe this to be a ball bearing motor. But I don't know. It's got a pretty long spin down, but I have to do a video on this later, so yeah. That's what's happening. Okay, it is 5:35 p.m. on Wednesday, July 2nd. This is where I'm at on the Project Happy Home, is what I'm calling it. I've pretty much almost, I have to do this, probably do that after I'm done with sanding down this whole side. This is the bottom of the cabinet where all the surface rust was, as you can kind of see by that. All of it pretty much came off for the most part. I can't really get this off. I've tried the best I could. If it shines through the paint, whatever. I don't really care about that. This is the bottom of the cabinet anyway, so I was going to see the bottom of the fucking cabinet. So I got to get this all done, and then this side all done. I've already got the top all done. And then I got to get the rest of the cabinet sanded down, and I'm hoping to have this all sanded and painted by next week. Hopefully, but I don't know. So I wanted it to be sanded down and painted by the 4th, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So if I need to run it on the 4th, I'll just run it how it is. So it doesn't really matter to me. It's an ongoing restoration. It runs. It's just the cabinet needs to be restored. When it comes time to restore the when it comes time to redo the motor, well, I'll do that, but right now it runs really smooth, so it's a happy runner. Thought I heard a diesel, but yeah, that's where I'm at on the project. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I gotta keep my friend posted as well on the progress. So let me do that real quick. Alright, don't mind the music. I don't feel like pausing it. It's badass band, by the way. Only made one album, but I digress. This is the current progress I've got up to on the Happy Home. I've got that corner sanded down. I still have to kind of go over here a little bit. I got this corner sanded down. And then I am currently doing this corner. Then I can do that corner. Hopefully today. Depends on when it depends when excuse me. My friends are coming over, but that's probably not gonna be later. It is 2:27 right now on July 5th. Hope you guys had a good July 4th. I know I did. The tables are still kind of set up from yesterday. We barbecued some hot dogs, you know, all the stuff. So yeah, hopefully I can get this done today after I'm done with this. And then I can get to the inside of the case. Do the front guard. I wanted to do the front guard yesterday, but I didn't have enough time. I might just leave the blade the way it is. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I want to do the rear guard as well. The motor is fine. It runs good. I ran this yesterday, actually. So yeah, that's kind of the update I have on the Happy Home. So yeah, progress is definitely going good. Yeah, progress is going good. This is all gonna get This is all getting handed by sand. Handed by sand? Jesus. Sanded by hand. And then I'm hoping for maybe the middle of this week or maybe early next week it'll be painted. That's the color I am gonna paint it. I kind of wanted to make it look like the older Emerson Blues. Well, you can kind of see what it's gonna look like there since the cap broke, but yeah, it's kind of gonna look like the old Emerson Blue box fans, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's the progress. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last video I do of the Happy Home on what it looks like currently. And what I say by oh shit. Well, this is probably not the last video of what I'm going to do before I paint it, which I'm planning on painting it tomorrow. So you can see the paint is right there. That's what I'm going to be painting it with. Definitely forgot to do that strip right there. So definitely going to have to do that tomorrow. I would like to do the inside, sand down the inside on it of the cabinet. Kind of debating if I should or not. I kind of do. You know what? Yeah. Because I was kind of debating it when I was watching this, but might as well just sand the entire thing down and just paint the entire fucking thing. And leave the front guard and the rear guard and the blades the way they are for now. So yeah, this is going to be probably the second to last video of the progress before I start painting it. I would need to do that as well. It's just a stupid M7. Couldn't care less, honestly. So yeah. All the sides are done, as well as the back, as you can see. So yeah, it's gonna be very nice when it's done. Okay, so the Happy Home project. I've been needing to actually finish this thing and actually paint the inside of the cabinet and finish that little half there. But I haven't gotten around to it till now, so I want to try to get the full inside of the cabinet done and maybe actually try and get all the surface rust off it, because it's kind of been sanding down for a while. Sanding down for a while. Yeah, that's all the surface rust is on the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get the I could just paint all over that, so this doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get the inside of the cabinet done today, and then I would like to actually paint it tomorrow before I go out, but I don't know, so we'll see. But this is the progress that I've been doing on it. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't mind the music. This is the color that I'm going to be painting the Happy Home. Here is the other components. I do not have my tripod, but I'm not going to be filming the process. I'm going to be painting it over here. So I will get back to you guys once it is all painted. I apologize for the music in the background if you could even hear it. But as of right now, this is the progress on painting the old girl. As you can see. I don't know what the hell that thing is just flying around. I might just repaint the entire inside of it without even sanding it down, because the hell? That's kind of what it's coming to. So waiting for this side to dry so I can paint the rest of it, because I got to paint the sides and the back of it. And paint along the inside as well. Because I can't really sand down the inside, so I'm just gonna paint over it. It's not really a big deal. So, I mean, this is my first restoration, so it's not gonna be the prettiest thing, but I do want it to look somewhat decent than it did. So yeah, this is the color I went with. I kind of wanted it to make it look like that, the old Blue Emerson box fans, but it's close enough, you know. Some friggin' propeller plane. Yeah, it's close enough. I gotta get the paint, hit play on the TV, and continue painting. And then wait for it to dry, and then put it back together. Okay, everyone. This is the finishing touch for now. As you can see, it is fully painted. Now, I do have to paint over the back later on because, unfortunately, that happened in the process. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I could just paint over it. I don't give a fuck. It's mine. This is not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, I might need a recoating there, but the cabinet is fully painted. And I would like to do the guards next, but I have to figure out how to get that motor off, so we'll see about that. But yeah, it does kind of look like the older Emersons. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, but yeah.